to your trajectories and into your heart and ask yourself, the direction that you're going in, and is it aligned with who you truly are and your highest joy. So check in with yourself at this time. We are stripping away the old identities, the old costumes, and we're getting to know ourselves on a deeper level. I feel we're also starting to see our value in the world and our gift and what we bring to the world and how we want to shine going forward and share our light. So that might be something that's coming up for you at this time. And if you're feeling very lost right now, if you're going through changes, it's just life is trying to move through you in new ways. Life is trying to move through you in new ways. So to be open to everything that you're experiencing, what you're learning through your experience, and just to remind yourself that this is all happening for me. This is happening for me, for my highest good, to put me on the trajectory and the timeline that is meant for me, that is aligned with my true self and my higher self and the highest expression of my joy and the highest expression of me. Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. Have you recovered from the full moon? It was pretty intense. There was a lot going on with the full moon this time, and a lot of healing that was happening for us, where we had old emotions still surfacing, coming up to the surface, old hurts, old pain, old rage that we hadn't processed. We were closing out cycles so that we could move into new spaces. So we closed out, and I put a post out, congratulations, because you've shifted timelines. And I'm sure many of you felt it, but I was really guided to post that because May is that month where we shift timelines, where we move into new trajectories, into new 5D spaces. And so we're being asked to just let the energy settle. Let your nervous system settle for everything that you've experienced and been through over the last few years, and any challenges that you've navigated, belief programs that you've broken, patterns, limiting patterns that you've shaken off and let go of, relationships that you've had to leave behind to move into new spaces. Spirit says just be gentle with yourselves. You are moving a lot of energy through this time. You're acclimating so much. You're changing your timelines. You're changing your realities. You're literally co-creating new spaces. And so it's to look after yourselves at this time. Rest, because we're changing gear. We're moving into new space. We're moving into new quantum space. And you must allow your body to reset. And the last few days I felt there was an energy spike. I felt it in my crown, but it was really strong. It happened around the full moon, and then it continued for 3 days. So I felt there was an energy spike happening, and it was really strong. So we were feeling the frequency shifts. We're going through the changes. Our body's adjusting to these new higher frequencies. We will get outages, power outages, and it will affect technology through this time. We are going to be upgrading, so the old software systems may not function very well in these new energies. So we have to just be patient as we shift and change and acclimate and bring in new technologies to deal with this level of frequency that's coming to Earth, but also within ourselves. Our cells are upgrading and they're needing new ways to support our human vessel. We're needing to be more present with how we support ourselves through this time, and learning new ways of recalibrating, new tools to reset our nervous system, and new ways that we can care for our needs, show up for what we want to do, and also take care of our everyday responsibilities as well. So we have to balance through this time, which is really important. A message I was receiving the other day is that in this new energy, you don't have to work hard anymore. You don't have to push. You don't have to force. You don't have to, make things happen. You learn the art of surrender, to trust when the information comes, and you go and you create. And when nothing's coming through, you rest. So you're learning to use your multidimensional body, your multidimensional senses, and you're learning to operate in a new way, which is really beautiful. So take care of yourselves at this time. Take care of your needs at this time. Rest when you need to. Recalibrate. take care of your nervous system, not to put yourselves in stressful situations, and if you are leaving situations that are stressful, to have compassion with yourselves and know that you are moving because there is something more for you. There's something that Spirit is aligning for you that you may not be able to see right now, but it's coming in for you in these new spaces, in your new timelines. There's new people, new souls, new energies, new creations, new ways of expressing yourselves in these new spaces, in these new timelines. The other message I was getting was you're starting to see your light. You're starting to see what you bring to earth and, your gifts. You're starting to honor your gifts. You're starting to understand what's unique about you and what you value about you and what comes naturally to you and all the lessons you've been through, the gift that you bring to the earth. You're like, I understand. I'm seeing my worth. I'm seeing how I can show up in the world. I can see how I can offer my services and from my experiences and how I can offer my energy to the world. You're starting to see in new ways. You're starting to get new creative insights and outlets and inspirations of how you can show up more, which is going to bring you more joy because you're expressing your unique essence in the world, your unique fragrance, your unique you, your true self is wanting to step more into the field to create and express. So, if you are hiding, my face is itching, so something about the face. If you're still hiding from being seen, ask yourself why. And remember, your face is an interface to your soul and the group consciousness that you represent here on earth that wants to express through you, co-create with you, work with you in these new energetics. So if you can let go of your attachment to how you look and how you are perceived in the world, but just to connect with the message that you bring and the energy that you're trying to emanate and the vibration that you hold, that's really important. So we're learning to let go of how will we be perceived, how will we look, how will others judge us when they see us. And we are being called to let go of that, and it's not about that, it's about the energy you hold, it's about your essence, it's about your vibration, it's about your voice, it's about just, sometimes souls don't even hear what we're saying. It's just they're feeling your energy signature, they're feeling your love through your message, they're feeling the vibration that you hold. So it's not always about your message, it's not about your looks, it's about your essence, your soul blueprint, and the vibration that you're emanating through your message. So it's really important that we start to connect with ourselves and others multidimensionally, not to judge them, but to encourage them to step out and share their light with others. It's not easy when you come out to share your light and express yourselves. It takes courage, but to encourage others when they come onto YouTube, to support them, to encourage them so that they can show up again and bring new content and new videos. And there's always a message. When we're guided to a message, they are timeless. You receive them when you're meant to receive them, and there'll be something in there that you need to hear that is precisely for you. Like very often souls say to me, Neelam, it felt like you were talking directly to me, like you created that video for me. And it's like, yeah, you can make it so individual, like many souls will hear this video, but it'll be something very unique and individual for you, and you will hear this video and you will see this video when it's meant for you. So it doesn't matter about time, it will always be the time that you are meant to receive it. So that's really important as well to know. So the energy spikes were really strong this last few days, a lot from the full moon. So this last week has been quite intense. I hope you're resting and taking care of yourselves. I know I am, and taking care of my needs right now. But that is going to be really important through this time as we get these big surges of energy and frequency and shifts. So the three messages: one, you don't have to work so hard in this new energy. You work with grace, with gratitude, in co-creation with the divine. You listen for the insights, the guidance, and then you'll get a download, and you create from that download an energy surge. You don't force energies. You don't create from when you don't want to create. Like, you don't create from that space. We're so wired to produce content all the time, but really in this new energy it's a done deal. Like, it's already done, it's already written, your trajectory, you're writing this new script, but there's already a knowing inside of you of what's going to play out. So it's to trust it and to show up when you want to show up, and not show up when you're forcing the energy. And that's really important. Learning to honor yourself. You're learning to look after your nervous system. You're learning to take care of your needs. You're learning to rest when you need to rest. You're learning to give to yourselves. You're no longer self-sacrificing. You're no longer being a martyr. You're no longer putting everyone else's needs before your own. You're learning to embody, honor, respect who you are, what you need, how you need to show up for yourself. You're listening to your cells. Every cell in our body is like a little child that needs our attention. So you're asking your body and your cells, what do you need from me today? How can I support you here? And your cells may say to you, well, I need some rest. Oh, I need a hug. I need you to take care of me. I need you to eat well, or go for a walk. You've been indoors too long. So you're learning to listen to your soul, and you're learning to listen to your cells in new ways. And that's really important through this time, as we learn to navigate these new energetics and become one with the cosmos, and start to operate from the soul self, and start to listen to the heart intelligence and our guides. We're operating from many dimensions, many vibrations, multidimensionally. Gut, heart, listening to our soul, listening to our higher self, listening to our human self, listening to our inner child, listening to our divine feminine, and listening to our divine masculine within. We're learning to operate in new ways through this time. So listening multidimensionally, but also listening to others multidimensionally, feeling what's going on behind what they present to the world, feeling their emotions, feeling their field, feeling what they want to actually say to you, not what they may be saying to you, so that we can hold a space for others, and be more compassionate through this time. So, this is a beautiful time for us on earth, but also a lot of movement and change for us as well. A lot of shifting and changing. And I know we give the similar messages all the time, but really we have to just hold each other through this time, honor, respect each other, and move through these times with ease and grace, support, and knowing what we are anchoring on the earth. Like, it's massive, so it's okay if you feel vulnerable. It's okay if you feel anger. It's okay if you feel rage. It's okay. It's all okay. We're learning to let go of rigidity, and we're learning to open up space to experience the spectrum of our emotions. Like, maybe as a child you were not allowed to express your emotions, and so now you're learning to understand that that's not healthy. It's actually healthy to express our emotions, to make space for our emotions so that they can move through our body, and we honor that space. And it's healthy to get those emotions out rather than keeping them buried and locked inside. We're no longer going to do that. We're going to respect, love, honor, appreciate all of us. We're going to love, respect, honor our journey and the challenges that we've had. We're also going to honor, respect, and nurture ourselves, and pat ourselves on the back for how far we've come, how well we're doing, how proud we are, and how we've navigated the energies and the tools that we use to navigate our energies. We're going to start to see our value in the world, and we're going to start to see what light we bring to the earth, and how we ourselves can help others on their journey by sharing our experiences, by teaching our tools, by bringing new inspirations and new ways of sharing our light, by being more creative, by showing up for yourself. You're no longer going to let your creative energy sit idle. You're thinking, okay, how can I show up and express the light that I have inside of me? And that's going to make me feel good. Like, when you express and you're creative, it actually makes you feel good because you've shared your creation with others. It's your creative energy that's found expression, and it's flowing through you. And you feel good. You feel good and others feel good. So everyone thrives from that energy. So this is a time to, recalibrate, look into the new energetics, see how you're being called to show up through this time, how you can express more of your soul self, and how you can be this authentic bright soul that you are, that is here on earth, that is coming in to help others on their journey. So, look after your nervous system, rest when you need to, see what creative energy is trying to express through you, how your energy wants to be expressed in the world, and give yourself the space and time to get anchored on this new timelines that you're stepping into. Like, give yourselves that space and time for you to understand and accept and respect and feel the new energies that you're stepping into. And that's really important. Let's have a look. I'm a bit slow today because I'm in my rest mode. I'm resting. Oh, look. I'm resting. Yeah, that's what Spirit wants me to do. Time for a nap. I've been doing lots of that. But time for a nap, time to rest, time to let your body receive these new insights, recalibrate your nervous system, and see what wants to be shared next through you. This is a time for love, new relationships, new connections, new experiences, new vibrations, loving each other, new soulmates, caring for each other. And as you step into 5D, it's about transparency, it's about care, it's about kindness, it's about respect for one another, compassion for each other's journeys and what we've been through, what we've navigated, and holding space for one another. That it's okay not to judge one another, but to remember that this and that is true. You are a soul, you're a divine being having a human experience, and not to judge your human experience, but to honor it, respect you for what you came to learn as a soul, but just to hold space of love and compassion for each other so that we can help each other heal through this time. TikTok is here. So TikTok, one time is dissolving. So you're learning to live in the present moment and not pushing energies, forcing, can't force anymore. You can't push against the energies. You can't control. You're letting go of control. Time is dissolving. We're learning to navigate in the present moment. Your power is in the present moment. It's not in the past, and it's not in the future. The future you're creating right now in this moment. So this is the most powerful moment to operate in and exist in. But TikTok, something is calling your soul forward. Something is calling you to your next timeline, to your next experience. What are you pushing down? What do you need to hear at this time that is calling you forward? And how can you step into that more fully so that you can express more of your soul self? Okay, there may be somewhere you need to be at this time. And new souls that you're meant to meet, new community that is coming together that you're meant to be a part of. So TikTok, are you feeling that time ticking? Is there somewhere you need to be right now? And if there is, are you going to listen to your soul, dear one, to go in the direction that your soul is calling you? Really, because you are an unfinished symphony. There is so much to you, till the very last day that we are here. We are creating music. We are creating our life. We are creating new trajectories and new experiences for ourselves. And there's so much yet to unfold for you on earth. And so we're constantly tuning our instrument. We're constantly playing our music, playing new harmonies, meeting new souls, having new creations, new experiences, going to new places. We're listening constantly to what music is aligned for us, or what feels good for us, what feels aligned, what feels peaceful, and what is vibrating at the energies that we are carrying and holding. So, take it easy, because it has been a really busy month, a lot of energy moving through us, but really time to rest, recalibrate, anchor in the new timelines that are coming in. Be with yourselves. Be kind to yourselves, be compassionate with yourselves, listen to your body, listen to the needs of your inner child, eat well, get lots of nature, and when you have these energy spikes coming in, you feel the energy spikes coming in, remember to rest your body and give yourself the space that you need, okay? So I will be back on for the June energy update. I just wanted to say hi and see how you are after the full moon and all that came up for the full moon, all the rage, the anger, the old hurt that was just being purged and cleared out of the field. So honor the process, honor where you are, dance, go for walks, get creative, bring some joy into your life, be more playful, take moments to be grateful for the journey and how far you've come. And we're going to step into June into new vibrations, new energies. So I'll be back with the groups at the beginning of June. I'll be back in London at the beginning of June. And then we got 1 month to our retreat. But I'm going to be working with the dolphins and whales in June. And we're also going to come together for the for the solstice. Really powerful time where we'll bring the community together to have a gathering. So I look forward to seeing you in June. I look forward to bringing you the next energy update, but I just wanted to say hi and wish you lots of love from my heart, and to just know that we've navigated some big energies and now we've jumped into new timelines. So you are like a little chicken in these new timelines. Be patient with yourselves as new creative abilities and energies and ideas and inspirations come online for you. Okay, so sending everyone lots of love. See you soon, and take care of yourselves through this time.